sometimes it
Oh,
tells me a little
I
like we
see
are
it.
live somewhere at the moment. We
Yeah.
are not live on Facebook. I don't understand why we are not live on Facebook.
But we are on
So
YouTube.
let, let
So
me see if I can fix that. I don't know if I
excellent
can
there.
fix that easily,
We
but
love
we're trying.
technology.
We're hitting the button. Okay. Now we're live in both places.
Yay.
Alrighty.
Excellent.
Good morning, Miss Marissa. How are you?
I'm good. I'm ready to do whatever here.
You do whatever here. All right. So yeah. So this morning, Marissa and I hopped on to talk about. Um, please say hi. Oh, that's cool. It's already there. That's really cool. Anyway, sorry, tech. When you're a geek and you're trying to talk to other people about geeky things, but then fun geeky things are happening. So I'm gonna pop this little message. See, I can put it right there. Please
Oh,
say
wow.
hi when you join. I don't know if I shared that with you, Marissa, that you can actually put the comments
Thanks.
right on screen. Isn't that fun?
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Feel free to ask questions while we're talking. I'm gonna hide that from right now. But anyway, that's probably the first comment. Anywho, now that we've talked for like I don't know how long, a minute and 21 seconds
New
and
record.
said nothing that's relevant. The reason we are here this morning is to talk about bad marketing advice. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Marissa and I we've encountered some really bad marketing advice, honestly, um, the first quarter of this year in places we didn't expect to find it from people who should have known better, honestly. So we thought it might be kind of fun to come out, spend a little time debunking some of the top marketing myths, particularly as they pertain to local businesses, because that's who we help. We help local businesses. So businesses that need foot traffic to their location or are serving people within a certain radius of where they live. So, Miss Marissa, how are
Shall we
you?
start? Are we
We
prepared?
shall.
All
Hit me
right.
up with that bad advice and let's see what we got.
So just post consistently and you'll grow.
Gah. That right there, that is a myth that I think has so many people just wanting to cry, honestly, right now in today's social media world, right? I do believe in posting consistently, but if you're posting consistently and not getting any responses, any reactions, any shares, then you're probably not posting the right content for your audience. You need to post content that connects to your audience. So if you're a local business and you're like, okay, Amy, that's great, but what does that really mean? What do I actually post? Here's a place to start. I believe that faces build places, right? So think about it. You're scrolling through your feed. Most of what you stop at probably has somebody's face on it. Local businesses can really use this to their advantage and post as the owner, post yourself on camera in a video, post your employees, post behind the scenes moments. People love behind the scenes moments. Post your best customers talking about how great your business is. So if you don't know what to post, post faces. Post that consistently. Don't just post like, oh, it's hot dog day. No one cares anymore. It's 2026. You have to post something that means something. Faces build places is the easiest strategy for local businesses to use.
Yes. Faces build places, people. Hey, the next one is you need to be on every single platform.
Hi, Donna. Thank you for joining us. We're happy you're here today. You need to be on every single platform. No, that's like really not the best advice at all. Honestly, most small business owners are struggling just to manage one platform. And I'd much rather see people be on one platform and have it go well than try to manage five platforms and not really show up anywhere consistently. So,
That's very fair.
yeah.
All right, number 3. Go viral. This is a one we hear a lot.
um, Hang on, I just wanted to say hi in the comments.
You're all good.
Hi, Donna.
Hey,
Um,
Tom.
so go viral, go viral. That's like trying to buy the winning lottery ticket, right? And the thing I think people think, oh, I'm going to go viral and that's going to mean a lot for my business. First of all, if you're a local business, going viral might not mean very much for many reasons. One, if you go viral, chances are good people across the US or maybe even the world saw the post. They're not all going to come to your local business. So it doesn't necessarily translate to sales. And let's think for a second if for some reason everybody descended. Let's say we had a viral post from some business in Bradford County and we had 30,000 people descend on Bradford County. That's not really going to work very well. Like, we don't even have the infrastructure for that type of influx, let alone the little business having the infrastructure to handle that. So going viral is an interesting notion, but for local businesses, again, figuring out a consistent way to post and to create awareness about your business definitely beats out going viral.
Excellent. Should I do more, and or do we want to do the our introduction?
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Okay. So number 4, don't spend money on ads until you're bigger.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
have lots of thoughts about that. Hey Dana, we're so glad you're joining us while you're restocking. That is awesome. Um, don't spend money on ads until you're bigger. Here's the thing. I'm gonna speak real honestly about this one. This one
Mm-hmm.
sort of bothers me. I think that first of all, ads are how businesses get bigger. I don't there's not a successful, truly like successful large business that I'm working with that isn't using ads, right? Marketing has to be part of the mix. I think that paid marketing has to be part of the mix. I think there's this really unfortunate notion that started in the early 2000s and continued, and that was, social media is free. Well, social media certainly was a lot easier to use back then, and it was a lot easier to get traction. Social media has never been free because it costs your time. And particularly as a business owner, that's one of your most valuable resources, right? So I think that what happens now that social media isn't as easy to use on so many levels, from the tech of like creating a reel to the time it takes to create content, to the frustration with organic reach. People are using social media, they're feeling like they're investing in marketing and they're not seeing a return. So they think marketing is magic. And the truth is, marketing is not magic. It's a skill you have to learn. And we're in a time where it's really important to learn marketing skills. There's no more just throw it up there and people will show up. You have to understand the strategy, you have to understand your audience, and the truth is, once you get good at the skill of marketing your business and you're using paid advertising, what should happen is you get to a place where you know that if you invest, or that for every $1 you invest in advertising, you're going to be able to make $1.50, $2, $3, $4, and so on. And the problem is most businesses, small businesses, are struggling to get to that place. And they're struggling with the notion that marketing is magic because they're posting and not seeing the results. So I think the sooner you can use ads, the better. The sooner you jump in and start your business off with a marketing budget that you apply strategically, the faster you're going to see growth.
That's a beautiful answer.
That was a long answer. We'll take a second there and do our introductions. So I'm
Yeah.
Amy,
I'm Marissa.
and together we are Custom Geekery. We help local businesses get found online and seen in real life, basically. We do that through websites as well as um, advertising, meta ads, Google ads, and helping people with social media strategy.
And we love
That
it.
said, I spend money on boosting ads at least every week, and it works so much better than running ads in the paper. Yes, I will say online ads are good, and I would encourage you, Donna, too, to move from boosting to actually venturing into the ads manager because you will get a much better result. Boosting tends to show your ads to the people who are already following you, which can be good, right? Because organic reach is low. So instead of just 3 to 5% of people seeing it who are following you, a larger portion of the people following you see the ad, but it doesn't tend to draw in as many new people as actually running an ad and controlling exactly how far the ad is going and that kind of thing.
Yes.
But good for you for boosting. Good for you for investing in advertising. Absolutely. Okay. What's our next myth?
Our next one is that the more followers you have must mean you're going to have more sales.
Yeah, no. More followers doesn't necessarily mean more sales because you could have, 10,000 followers. But if only 100 of those people are engaged, meh, 10,000 doesn't mean so much. I'd rather, there are a lot of small pages outperforming larger pages because they've attracted an audience that truly is interested in the content that that page is providing. So I think, again, the whole marketing is math. There is a part there that's hard to argue. If you have 100,000 followers, there's definitely more awareness potential that you can create. But I still argue that you really want aligned followers with, you know, your business and what you have to offer.
Makes sense to me. Okay, number 6. If your post flops, you should delete it.
No, you don't have to delete a bad. You don't have to delete a bad post. Matter of fact, I would encourage anybody that has a post that flops to go and look at their insights. In Facebook, you can look at your insights and see, um, kind of compare it to this post that were successful. Look at the time of day that you posted. Look at the type of content people are actually sharing when you post it or that they're commenting on. Sometimes you can have a bad post, post that flops, just based, you posted at a time when people just weren't ready or able or willing to engage, right? Asking an engagement question can help make sure that each post gets a little bit further because you may have noticed that when people make a comment and then you respond to the comment, the post gets pushed further out in the algorithm. But I say anytime you have a post that underperforms, you just want to think about the why of that. Was it the timing? Was it the topic? What topics do better? But again, I always go back to faces build places. As you're trying to figure out your audience, showing up with your face online is going to help you get traction.
Boom.
Boom.
Number 7 is organic reach is dead. Organic reach doesn't work.
Well, organic reach is low. I mean, there's no arguing that. It's like 3 to 5% of your followers, right? So if you have 100 for every 100 followers, that means that only 3 to 5 of them are going to see your post. So it is low. That means we have to understand the algorithm and we have to understand that the way the algorithms are working has changed. Matter of fact, Facebook is probably the on the last of the end there to kind of change to more of an interest-based algorithm. Facebook has put a lot of priority on um, relationship, if you will. So in the past, having more followers did mean that your post was organically probably going to be seen by more people at first, at least. Now Facebook has moved more to it doesn't so matter. They're going to test it out. Every post you make, they're going to test it out with a small audience of people, followers and non-followers, and see who's actually interested in what you posted. So posts like just like opening hours, for example, they don't know who's interested in that, so it makes it hard for them to serve that post, as opposed to a post that's really relatable to your audience. So if you own a cafe posting about coffee, if you own a store that has plants, posting something that's related to, oh, this is how you care for a plant, or this type of plant is in season, that type of content is more valuable to the algorithm, just like, oh, we're open from 10 to 6 today.
If you have books, post books. Books are great.
Yeah, exactly. Books, post books. Yes.
Okay, number 8. This is one we hear a lot too. Is you don't need a website. Just use social media.
Oh, yeah. There is a hard truth here. So here's the thing. I think that, a lot of people have moved away from believing they need a website, which is dangerous. I will say that that's sort of a dangerous thought, because you don't own your social media. whether it's because Facebook is down for the day, which we certainly have had. Facebook has had outages over the last few years, or whether it's because Facebook decided to disable your page, which can happen for various reasons, then what? If you just built your business on social media, then what? Where do you go? How do you contact your people? Even if you had 10,000 followers, do you have their actual names, phone numbers, emails? Can you reach them? No. So the thing that's always been powerful in marketing, even before the internet, because I'm a dinosaur and I
I'm not
had
a
a chance to help
dinosaur, so
people with marketing before the internet. The thing that's been the most powerful for in like, I won't say history. History sounds long, but for a very long time, is having a list. You need to have a list that you can reach out to, whether that's an email list or a list of phone numbers for text messaging, right? And the way you build a list often goes back to your website. Having a place you can send the link, hey, sign up for our list kind of situation. Also, having a website really helps in search engine results. And again, it's the real estate on the internet that you fully own. There's no other real estate on the internet that you're going to own other than a website.
I love that. I like the real estate thing. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, number 9. Just hire a social media manager and you're all set.
You're all set. Your problems are gone.
You're good.
Well,
Don't worry about
the
it.
funny thing is that you'll notice I said in the beginning or whenever we introduced ourselves, like we help people with social media strategy. There are very few organizations today that we actually take on their social media because, particularly when we're talking about local businesses, if the business owner never shows their face or there hasn't been someone who has been delegated to be the face of that business, social media is still going to be flat. If you're just posting pictures of whatever your product is, it doesn't matter. It could be birthday cakes, it could be coffee, it could be plants, it could be jeans, whatever your product is, nobody knows that that's here if they don't know your business, right? They don't know that you're local to them. They don't know why that pair of jeans matters to them. Then you go, oh, wait, right here in Bradford County. They go, oh, wait, I could walk into that store and buy a pair of jeans. Now it matters, right? But until people connect that, and they usually need a face to connect that because we are very like, local businesses tend to be like that, right? Like, oh, I know you. Even if we don't know each other's names in a small town,
Just
we'll
like,
look at each other and be like, yeah, like, oh, I know you. You go to my kid's school or you're my whatever child's
yeah.
teacher. We go to the same church.
Yeah.
We park in the same parking lot.
Met you at the library last week. Like,
Yeah, or the county fair, whatever it might be. So yeah,
yeah.
that's what I got. A social media manager doesn't take that away. Like we could walk into a store and take 60 pictures and have content to post for 6 weeks. It's not going to have any more life to it than someone taking those pictures in-house unless someone puts a face to the place.
Well, there we go.
A
That
face
was
to
my
the place.
last myth busting I have.
That was your last myth busting. Well, that's fantastic.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. So I know we have a few people watching. If you have heard some really bad marketing advice or advice that you're wondering, hey, will this actually work? Is this a good idea? Feel free to drop it in the chat and we will answer it either now or later. And I did, what was it going to? Oh, yeah, coffee marketing. If you are in Bradford County, coffee and marketing is tomorrow. Our session tomorrow is online and it's an open session. So it's a chance to bring your marketing projects and get ideas for whatever you have going on.
Get answers to your questions. Have a
Get
room full
answers.
of people to brainstorm with you. It's a great thing. We have a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Yeah, we do. We have some pretty good consistent attendees for coffee and marketing. Also a chance to network. We go around the room at some point in time in every session so people can share what's going on with their business, which I think is a nice opportunity too for us each to be able to find out what everyone has going on and be able to share
It
with
is.
each other. Yeah. Right. That is all I have for today. We just wanted to clear up some confusion about marketing if we could help let people know that just because you heard it online doesn't mean it's true. Kind of
That
thing.
is so true. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Awesome
Got
sauce.
anything else, Miss Marissa?
Nope. Just be careful of what you hear, and if it seems weird, double check it.
Double check it. Alrighty then. We're gonna hop off for now. Feel free to post your questions in the comments, and we will respond later.
Peace.
See ya. Bye.